Faker's having a bit of a giggle, but he's obviously going to play Ahri. This is like, and if T1 is still likely to win this game, it doesn't mean I think that this matchup is good.
Early, and he threw it and was like, you could tell he wasn't like, because he flashed late, he wasn't, oh no.
Oh man. Oh. Well, cosmically bound, and there is the flash forward from Guma, and he misses it. Okay, 2 can play at that game, I guess, but he takes a magical journey. Through goes Lahens as well. And now he's away from the turret. Bouncing bomb is going to be avoided. Gee, not going to be winning any snowball fights, I don't think.
Okay,
as that was just a cavalcade of errors.
Things are getting goofy right now.
Well, yeah, so Curry's going to get lit on fire. There's the satchel to bring him back. The flash forward, but it doesn't do anything. Finally, the kill goes down, but it's a huge trade. It's not quite working out here as the magical journey does bring Carrier and Faker in. The charm's going to go wide, and that Zenith Blade landed. As now no aftershock and no way to get out of this one as he does manage to avoid some of the skill shots, but not that last one as Gumayushi's going to even out the kill score. Still, Gio looking for a few angles here, finds a satchel and says, get out of my lane, Gumayushi. Yeah, and Gideon's coming over. Guma doesn't have flash. The wall is going to come down, and Carrier, can he defend? No, he can't. As the sidestep doesn't quite work out. Just go home. Just go home. Just go home.
He's so dead.
He is very dead. Well, he's not dead. Never mind, he's totally fine. As now in goes Gideon. Mega Inferno Bombs down as well. Massive damage on the Doran. And the flash forward. Gideon just needs one more auto. He'll find it as the Zenith Blade. It's just a mess. And maybe that's good for Nongshim.
Maybe. Dragon just get picked up here by T1, but obviously
what's happening around the map as here's a grand Starfall, and Gumayushi not going to get hit by a few of the buttons, but the satchel was already put up, and yeah.
Really not a fan of it. I'm sure he'll talk about it on the space.
Well, Calyx is going to just throw Owner out of his own Cataclysm, but he just gets
Calyx, and we're seeing that, you know, trade play here. Turret's going to go down, though. Power of Ziggs, and that will be feats of for Nongshim. We saw the stats early today. T1 getting, I think it was like 83% of the time.
That is a stat that has gone down as of this game.
Yeah. It did go up with game 1, but obviously gone down a lot.
Lane's going well here for T1. Still, never mind. Maybe Doran is in a little bit of trouble as Kingin looking for an angle here as between worlds he goes. As Ju makes his way towards his top side, Gideon was looking to try and punish Doran, but Carrier will be able to back him up. Gets himself out of there with the magical journey. And Doran did want to stick around. Looked a little bit dangerous, but it's another turret mopped up here by Ju, who's playing the Ziggs the way you're supposed to.
That's how you do it. Move him around, get the turrets. Also, notice he didn't satchel the turret there. He saved it.
Oh, look at that. Solar Flare. Perfect sweet spot. Perfect Zenith Blade as well. As Lahens looking to dive on top of Gumayushi. Last couple of rocks from Calyx are going to get that one done. As Gideon, he's on the Rift Herald, but there is a teleport in to make sure that everyone was safe. King in to keep them all in order. And Nongshim are just pushing a gold advantage.
Yeah, they're being proactive, they're making things happen, they're using the global aspects of the composition really effectively. So that can backfire later on.
Lahens and Faker are just fighting. Lahens doesn't have a lot of follow-up, but maybe someone will turn up as there's a grand... Faker does take a fair bit of damage here as this Ziggs is still pretty dangerous. Still, they will be able to get this turret because we've had so many of them over the last couple of days. That's a public execution here onto Faker. Immediately down to 50% as Kingin has just out of nowhere, even though he's 50 CS down, he's got a lot of value. Seismic Shove just going to be the end of Faker. And now Nongshim finds yet another one. The surprise antics here of Nongshim are catching out T1 as now Doran trying to hop his way out, but another shove! And that Zenith Blade was always gonna hit as Nongshim, they might... Yeah, so... He's parked, as there's the charm. He was just standing waiting for it. Chains of Corruption does come down, and now Lahens is able to go back. Still, Seismic Shove is just going to be avoided there by Faker. Not enough rocks in the way as Gideon puts up the shield. Teleport in now from the Aurora. The Ambassador actually waiting here as Kingen. Not as quick on the trigger finger, but that is just going to be delivered to death. Jiu trying to get himself out of the way, and everyone flashes forward. Still, he gets the bomb down, and Ona will be taken out as Kingen doesn't quite hit the public execution, but now the wall comes in, and Calyx has just blocked off the carries of T1. Gideon dives on forward. He'll very soon have another stun, but he doesn't need it. That's a spiky old shield, and he's able to take down the area. Nongshim set themselves up for an easy Otacon.
Just when it starts to look like it could be a little scary, Jiwoo goes down. Nongshim's so good at turning the play around, cleaning up the targets, and Gideon and Calyx massive in this game. Kerry is fishing. He has smite. No, there's no way. There's no way.
Oh, there is absolutely no. Oh my! It went down to 200 health. That was way too close. That was illegal. How close that was. Kerry is still going to die, and they will be able to get the Drake. A massive move here for Nongshim.
You know what's the thing? They nerfed Spellbook Smite.
They did.
They actually nerfed Spellbook Smite, so it doesn't do as much. And you know how much they nerfed it by? I believe it was 300.
It was 300.
From 1200 to 900. Yeah, there we go.
Which I think is also something worth celebrating.
But I think it shows some of the power of the Pantheon, the fact that he's so good at securing with the execute on the Q combined with the smite.
213, and then immediately goes down. He was barely in range, actually.
It's kind of similar to when we've had like Rel.
Oh, nice sidestep there from Faker. That was slick. I still don't know whether he's going to quite get himself out of there. As the Q damage kind of absurd. There is the Solar Flare just collecting the slow. Still, that is another satchel to blow up this turret. Nongshim just formidable right now.
I mean, this is... Oh, Calyx?
Okay, Calyx is going to be stuck throwing some rocks around here. As a seismic shove not quite going to work, as now Ona going in, gets on top of Jude. Let's see whether he can actually satchel his way out of it, and the answer is absolutely not. Still Kingen getting amongst it, and in melee range with this Ambassador, you're never having a good time. That's a double kill here for the top laner of Nongshim, and he's not done yet. Another shove! As, man, maybe it wasn't the year of...
A lot of DPS on it. Doran and Faker not even interested. Gonna look mid. Calyx approaching. He does have stasis, by the way.
Another seismic shove, and unfortunately, Doran's not going to be able to escape that way. He does go in between the worlds, but he's just going to leave Faker to die. And, well, he's not. He does come over and offer a couple of buttons, but that may have actually just confirmed his own death as the flash does come out. Mega Cone. But, yeah, we're still going to try and teleport away, but another rock is going to connect. And in the meantime, Nongshim are just taking the Baron. In comes Tube to make sure that that secure is more than comfortable. It's now 19 to...
Oh, seeing more plays come out. They're looking for Calyx again. He has Zhonya's.
Yeah, so he is going to be surviving. Never mind. T1 are just going to get out of here as Kingen not going to get temperedly fated this time around, but he does publicly execute Ona, or at least he attempts to, as he will be able to escape. Cataclysm now on cooldown, though, and T1 are kind of scrambling at this stage of the game. Faker looking for an angle, but straight into the Solar Flare is Lahens! Oh man, that was beautiful! Gumayushi will be able to finish off Calyx, but Faker is also going to die, and Lahens, rightfully so, takes that kill. Meanwhile, Geo is just destroying turrets in this mid lane, and Nongshim collecting more and more gold. Rebel Baron power play sitting at 2.5k, and I don't think it's going down anytime soon.
The thing with this game is it's not like Nongshim have battled hard and really struggled in this game. They are just styling on one of the moment. These are the sort of games that we see when it's the other way around, you know? When it's top of the table, a Legends group team against one of the weaker teams in the group is what it looks like. And right now, Nongshim really just running T1 around the map. See target, kill target, carrier. Not where you want to be.
Yeah, the magical journey is not the one he really wanted there as he gets smoked and destroyed. Down he will go.
They've been beaten up this game.
Bullied by a Ziggs as well, Ox, and it's not even your birthday. It's kind of insane. As Grand Starfall does come on down, my god, the damage capabilities here of this team is just ludicrous as Calyx is going to make his way in. Gumayushi trying to get the damage down, but it doesn't quite work as Jiu, the fancy feat, but he's still dead. As Doran does manage to at least find the Ziggs, but now they're on the wrong side of the map. Tempered Fate is going to be able to lock up one of these Nexus turrets as the back is trying to come through here as Lahens is on the hunt. Without the Ziggs taking these structures is hard, but the Bard just kind of disappeared, and now there are no more of these turrets left available. King in plenty of damage himself as Doran's back was interrupted by his former support, and Lahens going to hold the Aurora in place while Nongshim get their second game.